What's up, folks? Heinz Morning Update. February 7th, NFP Day. Amazon yesterday, non event. So I'm just trying to figure out with the new administration what metrics the market's looking for. Because as of now, I don't see anything that's really driving the market one way or the other. So I don't, maybe it's NFP, maybe it's not. Maybe we have a consolidation day after NFP, couple swings, and then Doji. I don't know. We're building though. This range has got to move. So at some point we're going to find a direction, and I think that direction's going to stay. I just don't know which way it is. From pricing wise, I would probably say up, right? Because shit always goes up. Why not, right? It only goes down for a little bit. We track down, we bounce, right? We came back up, flushed down, came back up. Again, are we going to flush down again, or are we just going to take this and get over 60 and continue higher? I don't know. 90 is your pivot. You got the 89. A lot of, we've got a couple open and closings right here. So that's going to be a decent over under today. I'm kind of really watching this 70 level, and we'll come back into here. This 73, I'd say 68 to 73. That's going to be my zone. We lose that, and I think that we can start to see downside. So I would assume that if we came down, they're going to hold that area and come back up. Singles down to 59. So possibly the 55, 60 level would be watching. Then we have the 2025 level down here. Your 100-day moving average is down at 90. But of course, the 6,000, 6,005, just like we're just at the 6,100, 6,105. I would actually move that to 110.15 as a resistance. And we'll look at that in a second. So there's the 109. So far that's held. R1's at 11. So I really like that, 9, 14, 10, 15, whatever. 29's R2, which is decent. 35, possibly. I'd be looking at 45. And then that 60, 62 level. We get above 70, and then it's off to the races. So we will see. Again, I'm watching, this 68, 73 area. Possibly the 48, 52. Your monthly VBAP is at 40, 34, 37, 34 would be more like the support I would look at. For some reason, it really likes to drop onto these low level, tap these and go. So you're moving past a high volume area and dipping into the low volume, touching that, and then reversing is typically. So when you lose like the 25, that opens up that 6,003, right? And so that's that 6,000, 6,005 level. That would be the level I would be watching, or maybe a pop through and then a reversal. Everything seems to be reversing. We're not all going to die. So as of now, this is kind of what we're looking at. We cruised up, down, auto bids up, consolidation down. This is when we started to get swingy, right? And it's just, boom, boom. So it's like we get a news event flush, but we're not going higher. So here we had flush, and then not only did we just ripped back up, then you flushed into that zone and then came back up, a new high. But now we're not making new highs, and that's really why that, 61.50, 59.50, actually you could say 58.50 has been this zone. Like, we need to move out of this. Like, we're just chopping upper zone, lower zone, upper zone, lower zone. And at some point, either we're going to go up or we're going to go down. We're going to move, right? It's not going to stay here. As long as this coils, we're going to go somewhere. I just don't know which way. So obviously, we're going to let the market dictate. We're also going to be wary of getting it north of 60 and then, a fake out, right? And then a reversal, hard reversal down and get everyone off sides. That's a possibility. Also on the low side, I probably think that it would be on the low side. It's because that's typically what they do. flush it down past a certain level, get everyone bearish, and then reverse it back into the faces, right? You're grabbing liquidity for the march up. But again, it's hard to tell what the metrics are. I don't know what the market cares about right now because that's not exactly clear. So here's your SPX daily, right? The only cash gap we have starts at 59.05. Everything else in this grandma's teeth area has been cleaned up. So we've just been... So I don't know. We've had, what is that, four straight up. So do we continue? 5 straight up? Get through new all-time highs? It's crazy. We're right up there. Euro still in between this, 0105 that needs to break. So same thing. It's just been kind of juggling through here. So either make it or break it. I don't know. Anyway, NFP will set the tone. Today will set the tone for next week. So we'll see. This is going to be an important close, whether it be high or low, to set the tone coming into next week. And that should be, hopefully today we find, the new trend direction. Maybe we don't. Maybe we continue to chop into next week and we close neutral. But this day's close will be important. Anyway, I'll be around.